What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for popping in to another live show where today we are going to be going ahead and doing a complete 2024 summer movie preview. Give me 1 second, we'll get the show on the road. Alright. Let's get into some stuff situated here. And we will be back in business. Let's see. Turn on camera. I don't know why it's doing that again. Is that how I had it last week? I don't know. I feel like I was in a wider block. Let's see. I don't know why it didn't save it. Maybe that is how it was. I guess. Yeah, I guess that is how he had it. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess it looks okay, right? But I feel like it was in a wider block last week. Let's see. Yeah, last week it was a wider block. Now it's just kind of up and down. I don't know why that is. Well, it's kind of portrait style. Dan Z, what's going on, Dan Z? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for hopping in. Did I pick up The Crow on 4K? I did not. Not yet. I might do that. Camera options. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Weird. Very strange. Size. I don't want a square cutout. So I could do that, I guess. Let me see here. Let's do... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Square cutout's fine. I don't mind. I know for sure next week you will get Dune 2 Steelbook. Yeah. Next week we're definitely going to grab that Dune Part 2 Steelbook. I've got it pre-ordered through Amazon, so that's definitely going to be a digital giveaway for next week. No codes this week. No digital codes this week. Just a summer movie preview. We've got the preview. Can you see the preview? We have got the summer movie preview. We've got May, June, July, and August. Not a ton of stuff. Not a ton of stuff coming out. I mean, a decent amount, but really not a lot of stuff. The biggest week looks like it's going to be June 21st. The end of May might be pretty big. July is going to be pretty big, but there's just like one hit a week. Yeah. Did you get the Ocean's Trilogy 4K set? I did not. Not yet. I did not get that yet. Now, will I get that in the future? Not 100%. I might get that in the future. The other 4K I have coming next week is American Sniper, the 4K Steelbook. So Dune Part 2, American Sniper will both be part of next week's digital giveaways, with the week after that being American Hustle, another 10-year anniversary. So, yeah, crazy. Both of those movies came out in 2013. American Sniper, I feel like, was 2014. Yeah, that was 2014. Hustle was 13. But still, we're getting steelbooks. But yeah, we're gonna do a summer movie preview, and then we're gonna get out of here. So however long that preview takes us, that's what we'll do. And in the meantime, we will play the new Star Wars skins on Fortnite. Now, I did not get the AWR Trooper because I already have a bunch of clone troopers and stormtroopers. Didn't need that variant. So the new 3 skins that I got were Luke Skywalker from Episode 5, the new Dagobah skin. The back bling was supposed to be Yoda, but for some reason they deactivated that. I don't know if he's coming back, but that's where we're at there. We've got Lando Calrissian, who we'll start with, and Chewbacca with the great C-3PO back bling. So Empire Strikes Back type skins. Empire Strikes Back Lando, Luke, and Chewie with 3PO on his back there. So we're going to start with Luke, play with him for a little bit, and then the other 2. And then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. So let's start this preview. Let's see. Dan Z says, still no Beetlejuice trailer. Did you see the Twisters full trailer? I saw the first trailer for Twisters, not the new one. But now that's not quite accurate, because there is a Beetlejuice trailer. It's a teaser trailer, but it is still there. JSK, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for popping in. Summer movie preview, you're just coming in hot. Pluto +9, hey. It's Crazy Gaming Dad. How you doing? What's going on, Sean? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for popping in, saying hello. So let's start this preview, summer movie preview, starting with May 3rd, which was last weekend. Last weekend was the big new summer movie, the kickoff of the summer movie season with The Fall Guy. Studios had it pegged at like $40 million. The movie made $28.5 million opening weekend with a budget of $150 million. So I believe today, like, the film is at probably around 35 million, something like that. I could be wrong, but it's probably somewhere around 35 million. next weekend. So if it made 28.5, it's probably going to make around 15 to like 13 to 15 next week. So that's going to put it at around 55 million. So the movie, I think domestically, I don't think it's going to hit 100,000. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the movie's going to hit 100K. Is there weapons? What can I do with you? Can we chat? I don't have a gun. Look at these guys. Hello, Chewy. Bowcaster. Let's see here. Blaster rifle. Love that bowcaster. So yeah, I don't think the movie's going to make 100,000 worldwide or domestically. With a budget of 150 million, that's it's kind of a lot. Is he coming with me? Is he my partner? He is my partner. Oh, he's got to get out now. The guy died? Right, so look, Fall Guy, haven't seen it yet. Did you guys see the Fall Guy? What'd you think about it? I mean, it got good reviews, but it's just, a lot of people said it's just like a pure fun summer movie with not a lot more to it. Now, I haven't seen it, so I can't give my opinion on it, but that's the consensus. And, I think people were like, we're okay right now. We don't need that. We're going to wait for Apes next week. So that's where we're at with that. Fall Guy, good date film, 4 to 5, says Dancy. So yeah, I mean, I've heard okay things, like not bad things about it. That's a pretty solid rating, but I just think, it wasn't set to do that great at the box office. So we'll see, what kind of legs it has. But if I'm going to make a prediction, I don't think it's going to cross 100 million domestically. Worldwide, I'm not too sure what the worldwide count is, but, it's probably just going to break even, making, 150 million worldwide. I mean, like I said, I don't know what the worldwide total is. So we'll see. We'll see how the movie does worldwide, and, if I'm going to make any predictions, probably going to break even. Haven't seen Fall Guy yet. Probably going to wait for streaming, the short theatrical window, and going to stream in like 30, 45 days, really killing the box office now. Yeah, well, some titles it's killing it, some titles it's not. Like, if people want to see a movie in the theater, I think they'll see it in the theater, and I just think the Fall Guy is not a movie that people were running to see in a theater. Now, a lot of people are like saying they're craving, original content. And this was based off of a TV show, I believe. And look, Ryan Gosling's playing a stunt guy, and Emily Blunt's the director of this movie. As we see from the trailers, I mean, it looks exactly what you said it would get. What it is, a good date film. So, are people clamoring for that right now when The Phantom Menace returned to theaters and made like $8 million its opening weekend. I think that was pretty incredible for that movie. So we will see what kind of legs that's going to have and how long that release is going to stay in theaters. I don't know. I don't know how long that movie is going to stay in the theater. How long is that run going to last? I guess we'll see. So yeah, that's Fall Guys. So let's move to the 10th, which is this Friday. It's been having previews all week. Unfortunately, not going to be able to see this in the theater. Probably going to have to wait for streaming for this one, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is getting good to great reviews. Some people are saying that it's a little slow. Some people are saying that it's excellent. You know, some people are saying that it just kind of feels like an okay edition, but not a great edition. You know, so we'll see. I mean, I'm very excited to see it. I haven't seen that trilogy in a while, so I can't really give my thoughts on that trilogy. Now, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think, is the best one, and that's a movie that I love. It was in my top 10 movies of 2014 when that came out. So if you guys even want to check that out, go to the playlist, the top 10s, best and worst lists, and go to best movies of 2014. And Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I think, was like number 5 on that list. Now, look, my opinion on some of those movies have changed. Every year, top 10 lists. I mean, you're always going to have differing opinions and changing opinions, but that's a film that has remained great. And so the test of time. So, I think the industry and everything, they're predicting the movie to make like 40 to 45 million. I don't know what the other 3 did, but I feel like with the underperformance of Fall Guy, I think there's going to be a decent turnout for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And next week, I don't think that people are going to be necessarily running out either to the theater, not until the end of the month. So I feel like the film is going to make like probably around 50 million. I think it'll definitely hit 50 million. What are you more amped for, Apes or Furiosa? Probably Apes for me, because I'm just a bigger fan of that series and that Caesar trilogy than I am the Mad Max films. Now, I've not seen the original 3 Mad Max movies. I've only seen Fury Road, which I loved, but I'm just a bigger fan of the Apes films. I guess I have more of an investment. We had to wait like 2 to 3 months for physical media releases, JSK. Yeah, and it is still like that. I mean, a movie like Kung Fu Panda 4, which hit digital like a month after it came out in the theater, isn't even on 4K yet. And it's already been 2 months since the movie released theatrically, and about a month since it came out digitally. So they are still kind of waiting a little too long for those kind of releases. I've always liked an actor in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Jason Clarke. You don't see him much anymore. He was in Oppenheimer. Yeah, Jason Clarke, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, he is in a couple other movies that I think he's great. But he was fantastic in Oppenheimer. Trying to think. He was in this pretty bad horror movie with Helen Mirren called the Winchester, I believe it was called. It was about a house that was haunted or something like that. I don't really remember. It was a pretty bad movie. But regardless, that's coming out this week, and I think it's going to hit at least 50 million domestically for its opening weekend, which is going to be what Fall Guy makes in its 2 weeks at the theater. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's where I'm at with that. So next week, we've got the 17th. So 2 big movies coming out. You got a horror movie, which is a horror remake prequel, I guess. Strangers Chapter 1. Now, I've only seen the original Strangers film. I liked it, but I think by the third act it got a little tired. I don't think I necessarily like the ending of that movie too much. It just kind of leaves you on a whimper. But it is a solid film. It's a good film. Now, I haven't seen the other, whatever film it is, the Strangers Come at Night or whatever it's called. Haven't seen that, but I'm looking forward to this new one. It looks okay, and it's going to be part 1 of a new trilogy. It's called, what is it called? Strangers Chapter 1. So there's going to be 2 more chapters. I think they filmed them back to back to back. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I heard and read, so we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it. But the big film coming out that week is John Krasinski's new movie, If, Imaginary Friends. So he went from making the Quiet Place films, which are strictly adult-orientated, and, you know, his kids probably couldn't see the film, to now making this family film, Imaginary Friends, which is shortened for If. So I think the movie probably should have been called If, Imaginary Friends. Might confuse people, but once you see the trailer, you're like, oh, okay, I understand. But the movie looks okay. It looks fun. It looks like it's got potential to be one of the better movies of the summer. I love John Krasinski as a director. I think his Quiet Place movies are great. So I'm very excited to see it. This is one that we might be able to see in the theater. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what our May movie is going to be. Our May movie is either going to be... Well, we'll get to that, but we'll see. Oh, he's going to... Oh, come on. I didn't. I could have taken him, but I feel like that weapon's not great. That bowcaster. I feel like if you're closer up, it's good, but that... I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited for If. Box office numbers, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to do. Probably make around probably around the same number Fall Guy did, honestly. Probably going to make probably around 25 million, 25 to 30 million. That's probably where I have it pegged. But if the reviews are good, it could make like 35, 40. So that's that week. Let's talk about the 24th. And, you know, from the 24th of May to June 7th, I mean, the movies that are coming out the 24th, they're going to ride for like 2 weeks, because I don't think there's anything big coming out the week after the 24th. Let's see. Okay. So, May 24th, 2 big movies. One that you already mentioned, that is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I don't know how Mad Max Fury Road did, but I feel like its opening weekend wasn't huge. I could be wrong, but I feel like it wasn't huge. I feel like Furiosa is... I don't know. I don't know how much this movie's going to make. I don't know what... I don't know. I don't know if it's just Mad Max fans that are going to go see this, people that just want to go to action movie. I have no idea how that film is going to do. I have no clue how that film is going to do. I've heard really good things about it, but if you want my guess, it's probably going to come in around... Look, they got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes pegged for like 50 million. Well, they have that pegged for like 40 to 45, but I have it pegged at 50, but we'll see. I would say Furiosa. I would say Apes is gonna probably have a bigger weekend, but I could be just me. I don't know. So I'm gonna say Furiosa is gonna come in at like 35 to 40 million opening weekend. I could be totally wrong. This thing could make 100 million. I doubt that because Dune Part 2 only made. How much did Dune Part 2 make opening weekend? Like 80 million? Something like that. So I don't think Furiosa is hitting that. I think it's going to hit like Apes numbers. Okay, all right, relax. Are you kidding me? Ridiculous. So yeah, we'll see, but I'm excited to see it. And the other movie coming out that weekend is the Garfield movie. I think this is the one that's going to win the weekend. There hasn't been an animated movie since Kung Fu Panda 4, which is still hanging around in theaters, and it's waiting to leave for Garfield. Kung Fu Panda is waiting for Garfield because it's the only animated film in theaters right now. So when the Garfield movie comes out, I think that's going to probably come in around like 60 to 70 million opening weekend. And that's probably where I got that. So I think Furiosa 35, Garfield 60 to 70. Now, am I excited to see the Garfield movie? I am scared. I think it looks like it has elements of that terrible Scoob movie that came out a few years ago. I think it has elements of that terrible Paws of Fury that came out a few years ago with the Sam Jackson role. I mean, I just don't know. Chris Pratt just played Mario, and now he's doing this. I just don't know. I don't know. But we have an advance showing to Garfield. That is a film that I would not be seeing in the theater, and I would be waiting for streaming for. But when you're given an opportunity to see something early, if you can, you take it. So I'll just say this. The review embargo for Garfield doesn't lift until I believe the 19th. The movie comes out the 24th. You're probably going to see my review for the Garfield movie on the 19th when that embargo lifts. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm skeptical to see it, but I hope it's good. As of right now, we've only got one real, animated movie this year, which is Kung Fu Panda 4. There might have been something else that came out that didn't do very well. I don't think so, though. Look, this guy's just accepting his fate. He was like, just take me down. So yeah, that's the next big animated movie. So that's the 24th. The week after that, really nothing coming out. June 7th is when we start to pick up again. Let's see. JSK, Despicable Me 4 is going to break the box office as usual. Yes, we will get there in about a month. But June 7th, you got The Watchers and Bad Boys Ride or Die. I haven't seen a single Bad Boys movie. Not because I have no interest. Not because I have no interest, just because I never did. Never watched those movies growing up. Never got into it. And even when the new one came out, I just didn't see it. Because I just didn't get around to seeing the other ones, and I didn't see it. But that third movie did pretty good, and that was around COVID time, I think. Who showed at me? That was around COVID time, I think. And it did pretty good. So I'm pretty sure that movie is going to do good. It's probably going to come around with like 40 million opening weekend, maybe 30. I don't know. I have no idea. What the hell? What? Are you serious? How am I missing all my shots? So yeah, that's definitely going to win that weekend. But The Watchers, that's M. Night Shyamalan's daughter directing that. And I believe this is her directorial debut. So taking after her father, you know, making a... Making a horror movie. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it. What do you got, man? Jeez. You killed me 2 shots. Ridiculous. All right, let's change our skins. Let's change our skins. But I'm looking forward to The Watchers. Bad Boys, Ride or Die. So that weekend, you know, I'm looking forward to those films. So May, I think, has a lot of exciting movies. I mean, even before The Fall Guy came out, I mean, I wasn't, like, pumped to see it. And that's probably how a lot of people felt as well. You know, they weren't really excited to see it, and the box office shows. June 14th, I think this is going to be so far the biggest movie of the summer. Before this, I would probably say the Garfield movie is going to be the biggest movie. But now we've got another animated movie. And I think this one's going to do better than either of those films. It's Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 is, you know, one of my most anticipated films of the year. If we're talking about my anticipation for summer films, I would say so far, the ones we talked about, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Inside Out 2, Furiosa, those are the 3. Cannot wait to see Inside Out 2. It looks like it's a great sequel. I just think it's going to be good. Bringing anxiety into it, I just feel like that is... I just think it's going to be great, you know, because the first one was so good, and I just think Pixar knows what they're doing with the Inside Out movies, so it would be pretty severe to screw that up. So that's June 14th, and look, I think the first movie opened to... I don't know. I think the first movie opened to like 90 million. I could be wrong. This movie's probably going to open to like 110. I think Inside Out 2 is definitely going to hit 100 million. It's probably going to hit like 120. I don't know. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Inside Out 2 is going to be giant. So it's going to have the biggest opening of the year so far. I don't think any film this year has hit 100 million opening weekend. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it's happened. I think the biggest opening of the weekend of the year is Dune Part 2, and that was, what, 80-some million? Yeah, Inside Out 2, I think, is going to become the biggest opening of the year, for sure. So the next week, you got the 21st of June. 3 movies, and I don't think any of the 3 are going to be big. I think Inside Out 2 is still going to be, you know, number 1 at the box office. For its second weekend, I think it's going to remain number 1. Then you got 3 movies. You got The Exorcism, which is weird because Russell Crowe is now making these exorcism movies, where the first one he did was... couple years ago, last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was the Pope's Exorcist. Actually, I believe that was last year. So now he's doing another Exorcist movie. Not too sure what he's trying to accomplish here, but he's doing that. And then you got The Bike Riders, which I forget who the director is of that, but I cannot wait to see The Bike Riders. I saw a trailer for this when I saw... what the hell was it? I don't even remember, but I saw a trailer for it. and I was kind of blown away by it. Austin Butler, I believe Tom Hardy. I mean, it looks great. I cannot wait to see it. So that I'm very excited for. And I think that's got potential to be one of the best movies of the year. I mean, I think it could, if it's good, I think it could be really good. And that seems like it's something that would be an Oscar contender. Like one of those summer movies like Oppenheimer or Barbie that comes out that, you know, sticks around and is in the conversation for Oscars. This guy's in this house with me. I bet. Is he leaving? Is he scared? Oh. Are you kidding me? The Star Wars blaster, seriously. It did jack. But the third movie coming out that weekend, Yorgos Lanthimos. Look, not even a year after Poor Things comes out, he's got another film, Emma Stone, Kinds of Kindness. I seen the trailer, I don't know what the hell it is. Even after seeing the trailer, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But I'm looking forward to it because he's a great director. Bike Riders, looking forward to. Exorcism, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I could care less about that movie, but that's where we're at. So the 28th. Let's move on to the 28th of June, where we've got two movies. A Quiet Place Day One. You've got the Quiet Place prequel with Lupita Nyong'o. I think that has potential to be excellent. I think this has potential to be one of the better movies of the year as well. I mean, all these movies could, really, but I think that it has real potential to be a great movie, and with great word of mouth, I think it could do really good. Box office-wise, I don't know. I could see it doing okay because, you know, you've got your Quiet Place fans, but, you know, I just don't know how it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. But my hopes are high for it. And then the 28th of June, you've got Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1. So, this guy, what's his name? Not Kurt Russell. Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner. This guy decided to do two big epic Western movies and put them into two chapters and put it in the middle of the summer. I don't see a future that this movie does good. I think it's going to do okay, but I just think it's going to get eaten alive by everything that comes out. Now, I don't think there's a trailer out for it. There might be a trailer out for it. If there is, I didn't see the trailer, but this is part one of two. And the other thing is coming out in August. So it's like 2 months apart. You've got this part one and part two of this Western saga. So, I mean, Kevin Costner, man, he's going to do what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, I don't think he cares if it's good or not. Well, let me rephrase. He cares if it's good. I don't think he cares if it makes money. If he cared if it made money, he probably would have put it out in like November or something. What's going on here? 3 hits, I'm dead. This is getting a little ridiculous, and I'm paying attention. Is it the weapons? Do I need shotguns? Let me try to switch things up with shotguns. But yeah, that weekend, I mean, Horizon, I think that is going to get swallowed. Quiet Place Day One, I think, will do pretty good. So that's June. We're halfway through the summer now. July and August, look, it's not as big of a page. You've got slightly less films, but you've got heavy hitters. July, I think this is look. May I think is going to do good, but July is the month that the box office is going to be booming. People are going to be going to the movies in July. Look, they're going to be going in June. They're going to be going in May. They're going to be there in July. You're going to have the biggest box office opening of the year in July for sure. You got Despicable Me 4. I think I got Inside Out 2 pegged at like 110 million. That Despicable Me 4 is probably going to come around the same. If you want my opinion, I think Inside Out 2 will probably have a bigger weekend, but Despicable Me 4, look, this movie, the last one made $1 billion. Despicable Me 3 made $1 billion at the box office. I think Despicable Me 4 will make $1 billion at the box office. And it's going to be big. It's going to be one of the highest, most profitable films of the year. That's coming out the 3rd. That's a Wednesday. Moving into the Friday, the 5th, you got T. West's finale to his X trilogy, Maxine, with 3 X's in the middle. Yeah, his big finale coming out, which all these movies look different. Like that X was a good, horror sort of film. Pearl was also that, but it was different. And now Maxine, it feels different, but at the same time, it feels part of this trilogy. I love those first 2 movies. They were up there for, my favorites of the year. 2 years ago, Shotgun, 2 shots. Purple Gun, I am getting slaughtered tonight. I don't know what it is. 2 shots. I'm not shooting fast enough. Like, I'm seeing the damn guy. Like, this is embarrassing. But yeah, Maxine, I don't think it's going to make a lot of money, but I think it's going to be good. The next one, the 19th. This is a movie that I'm also not sure how it's going to do. I think it'll do good. If it gets good reviews, I think it'll do better. But it's Twisters. I haven't seen the original Twister film. I know it's coming out on 4K, but I don't know if I'm going to get it on 4K. I might just buy it digitally and we'll watch it like that. Same with The Crow. The other Crow movie's coming out. We'll talk about that soon. I might not get that 4K. I might buy it digitally and watch it like that. So we'll see. But Twisters, I mean, Glenn Powell, I think, is creating a name for himself with Top Gun Maverick and Anyone But You. So I feel like that's going to help the movie. And the Legacy sequel, I think that's also going to help it. I think it's probably going to make somewhere around, I don't know, 40 to 50 million. I don't know. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but I feel like that's where I'm at with Twisters. Yeah. So look, July 26th, probably going to be the biggest movie of the year. Probably going to have the biggest opening of the year. Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, this is now my most anticipated movie of the year. Originally, it was Dune Part 2 that came out, so now, if you've seen that video that I posted, my top 10 most anticipated of 2024, things mixed around a little bit. I mean, I had Ghostbusters on that list. That movie looked good, turned out pretty bad. I know some people liked it. I did not. So this is probably number 2 for me. Or sorry, number 1 for me. I am so excited for this. Cannot wait to see it. The cameos, I mean, just so many things you're hearing about this movie. I cannot wait. And this is definitely something that I'm going to be having a review of for you guys as soon as possible. Going to be seeing that in the theater. Cannot wait to see Deadpool and Wolverine. And I think the thing is going to probably make like 150 million opening weekend. I think it's going to have the biggest opening weekend of any of the Deadpool movies. And I think it's going to have the best opening of the year. Let me guess, I'm gonna get blasted immediately. Killed, murdered. I'm not gonna have a chance. Let's see. 3 shots, right? Right? 3 shots? Yep. Chains of Hades. Why not? Why not? This is... Watch me get eaten alive. I am Horizon and American Saga. That is... What's happening to me will happen to that film. Yeah. So that's July. August we start calming down a little bit. A lot of big movies we just talked about. August we start bringing it back a little bit. August 2nd, a film that I have zero interest in seeing. I don't know what Zachary Levi is thinking. He's playing a kid. I think again. I don't know what he's doing, but he's playing Harold, and he's playing with a purple crayon. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Zachary Levi, buddy, you need a reality check. Whoever has given you these movies, the choices you're making, you are losing it, man. That movie is probably going to bomb harder than you'd expect. I don't think I watched the trailer for it. There is a trailer that came out for it, but I saw the trailer pop up on my feed, and I got the hibba-jibbas, and I did not watch it. I'm not brave enough. And that's coming out the week after Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie is going to get slaughtered. Sorry, Harold. All right. Coming out the 9th. I think that by the time this will be like the 3rd week Deadpool and Wolverine is out, so it's going to have time to have made its money and been successful. And now you have Borderlands coming out. Borderlands, a film that I'm really looking forward to. That trailer sold me. A film that, if the trailer didn't have sold me, I probably wouldn't have been as excited for it, The title didn't excite me, but the trailer did. And that is a movie that I probably had pegged to make like 30 or 40 million opening weekend. But we'll see. I've said that a lot. We'll see, because I don't know. I have no idea. But that's coming out that week. And Trap, I believe, is the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. There is a trailer out for it. I did not watch it. Everything everybody was saying about the trailer didn't excite me, so I didn't want to watch it and be let down, so I'll just kind of probably casually watch that eventually. But that M. Night movie, Trap, is coming out. So Borderlands, definitely excited for that. The 16th of August, we got 2 weeks left, 16th and 23rd. The 16th of August, a film that, another one, look, I think has potential to be one of the best of the year if it succeeds, and if it is good. That is Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus is I believe it's taking place in between the first and second Alien movie. So this is playing as like a Alien 1.5, just similar to Saw X and how that was kind of like Saw 1.5. I think this movie has potential to be great. The teaser trailer that came out looked incredible. I'm very excited to see Alien Romulus, and I think with good word of mouth, this thing has the potential to do very well at the box office. Well, I'm not going to put a number on it because I have no idea what kind of number I would put on it. Wow, a kill, finally, jeez. Not getting slaughtered. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. What a waste. So yeah, Alien Romulus. And the same thing, the 16th, part 2 of Horizon, an American Saga. Yeah, who gives a damn? Who gives a crap? Now, I have not seen the trailer for this. It could be incredible. This thing could look incredible. I don't know. But you have part 2 of this big Western with Kevin Costner. I don't know what the audience is going to be for this movie. I don't know if it'll have an audience. This seems like something that should be going straight to streaming. Now, look, I know it's probably a beautiful looking movie. I just don't know if it's going to make any money at the damn box office. You know, I want every movie to play in the theater, but I also would like them to be successful. And I don't know if this is going to be successful. It's probably not going to be successful. What's going to make more money, part 1 or part 2? I think part 1 is probably going to do worse because nobody's going to know what the hell it is. The second one's going to come out, people will be like, oh yeah, that was okay, let's go see that. So I think that's what's going to happen. So I don't know what the hell is going to happen with those, but I'm not looking forward to it because I don't know enough about it. And I haven't seen a trailer, so I'm not sold. And let's go to the final week of August with the 23rd. You got 2 films. The Crow. We talked about a little about The Crow before. Similar to that other film, that Twister's coming out. For the original Crow, I haven't seen it, just like I haven't seen the original Twisters. Instead of getting the new 4Ks that are coming out, I know I'm a supporter of physical media, but I'm also a supporter of having money in my bank account. So I might... Are you kidding me? Like, what are you doing? Like, can I not shoot? Let's go to the Chewbacca skin. Since we're last week, yeah, The Crow. Yeah, I might get it digital. Might get it digital. So, we'll see. Big Movie 4 is going to break the box office as usual. Yeah, like I said, I think it's going to do good. But overall, I think it'll probably do better than Inside Out 2. Might be the biggest animated movie of the year. I mean, there's not a lot of animation, I don't think, coming out. You got, Moana 2, which was supposed to be a Disney Plus series. They're turning into a movie. So I don't know how I feel about that. They said, why isn't this a movie? So maybe it was just so good they were like, make it a film. Or maybe they're just trying to make some money at the box office. That's what my fear is. They're probably like, you know what, turn this into a film. We need to get some box office receipts. So I don't know what the deal is with that. That's not coming out till November. But yeah, you got The Crow. Looking forward to The Crow. Gonna see that original film either on 4K or digital. I don't know. Like that Twisters film, the original. I'm not saying I'm not getting it on 4K. I'm just saying I might end up just getting them on digital instead. We'll just have to see. But you know, I'm looking forward to it. I did see the trailer too. It looked okay. But the film I saw the trailer to, I thought it looked really good, which had a Don't Worry Darling feeling to it, which I didn't really like. Don't Worry Darling, I'm kind of indifferent to it. Didn't really care for it. But it looks like it's taking elements from that and actually doing something good with it. Also, it kind of looks like it has feelings of The Menu in there as well. It's called Blink Twice. Channing Tatum is in this, and it looks like a good little suspense thriller. You know, I saw the trailer for this. I was like, okay, I think this could be a lot of fun. And that is called Blink Twice. I don't think it's going to make a lot of money. It's probably not going to be very... it might be successful. I don't know what the budget was. But it looks like it's going to be good. So that ends the summer. Now look, if I left a movie off the list and you're like, wait a minute, where's Sammy and Jimmy go to Taco Bell? You know, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I left that one off. You know, There's probably a title I left off, and I think there is one title I left off for sure. I think there's a Nicolas Cage movie coming out, which was Long Legs or something. I didn't mention that because I forgot to put it on this list, but I don't really know too much about that to comment on it. But there's probably a couple other things. Like there's another Glenn Powell movie that's coming on streaming, which I'm looking forward to. That's it's coming out in June, I think. So yeah, what's my most anticipated movie this summer? It's Deadpool and Wolverine. What's right up there? Inside Out 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'll check it in a second. Whew. What an a-hole. All-rounder nemesis. Let's see what I got. Okay. Why not? Yeah, so let me look real quick. Let's see what we got before I get hit by a car. I feel like I'm going to get hit by a car. This guy. Are you kidding me? Alright, we'll do another round. And then I think we will get out of here. How long have we been live? Hour and 2 minutes, not too bad. Not too bad. And we don't have any giveaways tonight, just a summer movie preview as I very mediocrely play Fortnite. So let's see, what am I excited for? Most excited. Just in order they come out: Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Furiosa, Inside Out 2, The Bike Riders. I'm excited for Quiet Place Day 1, but I wouldn't put it on the list. If it was a Quiet Place Part 3, I'd put it on the list. But Day 1, the trailer was good, but it hasn't sold me yet. Maxine, I'm really excited for it, but I mean, I won't put it on the list. Twisters, looking forward to, I won't put on the list. Deadpool and Wolverine. Alien Romulus, blink twice. So yes, I'll whatever. The 7 or 8 films I'm most excited for: Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Furiosa, Inside Out 2, The Bike Riders, Maxine and Twisters, very excited for those. Deadpool and Wolverine, Borderlands, Alien Romulus, and Blink Twice. So if I'm going for a top 5, number 1, Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 2, Inside Out 2. Number 3, probably Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. 4 would probably be Blink Twice. And Furiosa. Or Furiosa would probably be 4, Blink Twice would probably be 5. Or Twisters would be 5. So yeah, my 5 or 6 most anticipated movies of summer 2024. Guys, what do you think? I think Deadpool and Wolverine is also going to be the most successful movie of the summer. But is it going to be the most successful movie of the summer? What did I just say? Did I just say? I don't know what I just said, but it probably sounded stupid. Let me take that back. I think it will have the biggest opening weekend of the summer. But overall, I think that Despicable Me 4 will probably be the biggest movie of the summer. It's probably going to hit $1 billion. I think Inside Out 2 will probably hit $1 billion. Deadpool and Wolverine, look, it'll come close. But the thing is with that one, Deadpool 1 and 2, I don't think either of those movies made $1 billion. So, this one obviously is going to be bigger. It's obviously going to be the biggest one of the three. Don't run from me. Come on now. So yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Give me your thoughts if you're watching this not live and you're just kind of watching the upload. What do you think? What's some of your most anticipated movies of the summer? Is there something I left off? Is there something I left off? What do you guys think? Leave that down below. Also, check out some upcoming content we've got on the channel. We've got a bunch of content that we put up on the channel. Like last week, the week before, this channel is popping. Especially last week, this channel is popping. It was popping. No question about it. Let's see. Last week we had, so in the last 7 days, we had, or within the last week and a half, we've had reviews for Spider-Man 2, Challengers, Arthur the King, Monkey Man, Spider-Man 3, Arcadian, Love Lies Bleeding, and Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, first 25th anniversaries. And those videos, for this channel standards, they're doing pretty good. So everybody that watched all that content that I just mentioned, thank you so much for doing so. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Why? It is free. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. And you get to have another opinion about some movies that you can listen to. So, yeah, why not? So, look, guys, we'll finish this round. I will probably get murdered in a few seconds here. But after that, we'll call it a show. Oh, hold on. What is going on here? I didn't see any of this. I don't know when you commented all this chat, but this is the first I'm seeing. Anya Taylor-Joy, Chris Hemsworth will draw the box office for Furiosa. Russell Crowe must be still writing that Mummy remake movie with Tom Cruise playing Jekyll. He wants to make those demonic movies now. Hey, whatever you got me is put away right. I think I'm going to go to bed, but I wanted to make sure first. Hope you have a good night. I've been working super early in the morning. I have nothing else to do, so I figured I'd go to bed. Totally understandable. Days are long when you have to be up early for sure. 4 a.m. comes quick. He's going to read his chat at some point. The chat was not uploading. I was not updating. I'm seeing all this right now. Okay, whatever. 2 Shyamalan releases. Yes, it's put away. Yes, it is put away. But yeah, well, the 2 Shyamalan family releases, you know. The daughter's movie comes out first, and then his movie comes out. Did I hire him? Yes, I did. Do a little. Put some India on the floor there, but yeah, I apologize. I did not see the chat. Oh, he's got something gold. He's got a blaster, which has not treated me very well in the past, but damn it, I'll keep it. Yeah, I don't know why the chat wasn't uploading like that. I had to, like, literally when I looked to see what we've put up, what kind of content went up on the channel, I had to refresh the video, and that's when the chat refreshed. So I don't really know why it wasn't going through live. I apologize for that. So thank you for participating, JSK. And then we had Dan Z, our friend Pluto, are you kidding me? Wow, this is ridiculous. I got the car stuck. Oh my god. Is there another car? What luck was that, seriously? Check the other side. Gotta be something. G-Wagon, maybe. Utilize sniper rifle. Yes, please. Unbelievable montages. What's going on, my friend? You missed the you missed the thing. You missed the summer preview. Did I get Dune Part 2 in the mail yet? No, I ordered that through Amazon. And usually they send their stuff out the night before, and then I get it within a day. So that that'll be here to me probably next Tuesday for sure. So yeah, we didn't have any digital codes today. Just a summer movie preview. And we're getting ready to get out of here. Where's it? Oh, there's the train. Nice. Couldn't resist. Finally, that blaster did me good. Jeez. I ordered mine through Grove. Their packaging is terrible, but it did come a week early. Yeah, usually their stuff comes early, but or Groove, however you pronounce it. But I don't know. I don't really like ordering. I don't know. They're a little sketchy to get from, you know, because what you mentioned, you know, the quality of it, not great. Mine was shipped like 2 days ago, arrived pretty quick through FedEx, but it's like they just threw it in a bag without protection. Damn. That sucks. But yeah, guys, so content coming up on the channel within the next week. Not a ton of stuff. We've got a review for that new horror film, which I think it's a horror comedy. I don't know. It seems like a horror comedy. But that film, Abigail, which came out, did okay, I think. It didn't make a lot of money, but I think it did okay. I'm not really sure what its box office was, but that Dan Stevens, Melissa Barrera film, going to be reviewing that tomorrow. And then we've got potentially Sunday night. I'm going to be posting a review for Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Guy Ritchie's new film, which he's been kind of hit or miss with me lately. Then next Tuesday, Godzilla X Kong hits digital. Not going to be able to check that out till next Thursday. So that's not going to be within this coming week. If we're talking like now until next week's live show. So that's like Wednesday night to Wednesday night. So we've got 2 reviews on the horizon, Abigail and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. And then future reviews we've got coming are Godzilla X Kong, the Garfield movie, which I mentioned. I've got a pretty early screening for that, which you know, when that kind of thing comes around, you kind of can't pass up. So, yeah. That is where we are at with all that. Flowberry Fizz. Uh-oh. Do I want to go up there? Probably not. Oh, he's got a bot. No, I definitely don't want to go up there. Is that a bot I'm shooting at? I have no idea. I think so. I'm gonna die. I need a vehicle. I need a vehicle. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Out, out, out. Damn. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Alright. Hey, we made it to the top 10. That's all that counts. Did I think that was going to happen after how I was playing tonight? Absolutely not. Only seeing Furiosa in theaters for the rest of the month. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I hear the new Apes movie is pretty good, but it doesn't sound as good as the Matt Reeves movie, so I could just wait for that to hit Disney or Hulu. Yeah, well, with that, the War for the Planet of the Apes, I remember seeing that and being slightly underwhelmed. I don't think I loved that movie as much as I wanted to. So, but I have to, you know, we've got to rewatch that trilogy beforehand anyway. Oh, leave my bottle alone, man. Oh, he was trying to hide. More gunshots. Or footprints. What the? Where's he at? Outside this building? What the? Oh. What the hell? Oh. Water bending my canoodle. Well. Where's the worst one for me? It's mostly how the human characters are written. They weren't very good. The visual cinematography, sound design stuff were top notch. If the only writing was better. Yeah. Well, that was kind of like a prisoner of war camp kind of film, if I could remember properly. I don't know how I felt about that. I got to rewatch that one, but yeah, that is where we are at, guys. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you're new to the channel, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Don't gotta pay a thing. Free of charge. Why not? And yeah, content coming in the future. Check that stuff out. Hope you enjoyed the summer movie preview. What's your favorite, most excited movie coming out in the next few months? Definitely let me know down below. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for everybody for participating. We will see you guys in the next one. Next week's live show, we got digital giveaways for Dune Part 2 and American Sniper on 4K digital. Thank you guys again, and we'll see you soon.